హరే కృష్ణ ఎవ్రీవన్. సో ఈ రోజు మళ్ళీ మనం నెక్స్ట్ స్టోరీ చూడబోతున్నాం, నెక్స్ట్ కృష్ణ స్టోరీ. అండ్ అది ఏంటంటే కృష్ణుడు ఒక అవతారం తీసుకుంటారన్నమాట. ఆ అవతారం పేరేంటంటే నరసింహస్వామి. నరసింహస్వామి అవతారం. ఆ స్టోరీ ఇప్పుడు మనం చూడబోతున్నాం. సో ఐ థింక్ మీకు అందరికీ నా స్క్రీన్ కనిపిస్తుంది అనుకుంటున్నాను. సో ఇక్కడ చూడండి, ఇక్కడ మీకు కనిపిస్తున్నదా కృష్ణుడికి చుట్టూట్ల నరసింహస్వామి లాగా. నరసింహస్వామి అంటే ఆయన అవతారం ఏంటంటే సగం మనిషి. ఓకే, సగం మనిషి సగం లయన్ అన్నమాట. ఓకే, సో లయన్ కి ఎట్లా చూడండి ఫేస్ చుట్టూట్లా అంతా చాలా జుట్టు అంత ఉంటుంది కదా, అట్లాగే ఇక్కడ కృష్ణుడికి కూడా అలాగే పెట్టచ్చు. సో ఎప్పుడైతే మనము కృష్ణుడికి ఇట్లా పెట్టి నరసింహస్వామి లాగా తయారు చేస్తూ ఉంటాం, అంటే అది నరసింహ చతుర్దశికి అట్లా చేస్తామని. నెక్స్ట్, సో ఈ నరసింహస్వామి అవతారం ఎందుకు వచ్చింది అన్నది మనం చూద్దాం. మనం లాస్ట్ క్లాస్ లో తెలుసుకున్నాం కదా, ఏంటి తన భక్తుల్ని ఎవరన్నా ఇబ్బంది పెడుతుంటే కృష్ణుడు వచ్చి కాపాడతాడు. భగవంతుడు విష్ణుమూర్తి కృష్ణుడు వచ్చి కాపాడతాడన్నమాట. సో అలాగా ఒక భక్తుడు ప్రహ్లాదుడు, ఆ ప్రహ్లాదుని వాళ్ళ తండ్రి హిరణ్యకశిపుడి నుంచి కాపాడడానికే కృష్ణుడు ఈ నరసింహ అవతారాన్ని తీసుకున్నారన్నమాట. సో అది ఎలా జరిగింది అనేది చూద్దాం. యాక్చువల్లీ కృష్ణుడికి ఇలా నరసింహస్వామి లాగా అవతారం వేసి చాలా చాలా టెంపుల్స్ లో ఇలా చూపిస్తూ ఉంటారు. సో మీరు ఎప్పుడన్నా ఏదైనా నరసింహస్వామి క్షేత్రానికి వెళ్ళాలి, గుర్తెచ్చుకోండి. అక్కడ నరసింహస్వామి చూడడానికి ఎలా ఉన్నారు గుర్తెచ్చుకోండి, అప్పుడు మీకు అర్థం అవుతుంది అనమాట. సో ఒకసారి ఏమవుతుంది, హిరణ్యాక్ష హిరణ్యకశిపు అనే ఇద్దరు అన్నదమ్ములు అన్నమాట వాళ్ళు. ఓకే, హిరణ్యాక్ష హిరణ్యకశిపు వీళ్ళిద్దరు అన్నదమ్ములు. హిరణ్యాక్ష పెద్దవాడు, హిరణ్యకశిపు చిన్నవాడు. సో వీళ్ళు ఎంత పవర్ఫుల్ అంటే వీళ్ళు ఏకంగా అర్త్ నే ఒక బాల్ లాగా తీసుకుని ఆడుకునేవారు, వాళ్ళంత పవర్ఫుల్. సో వీళ్ళు ఇలా ఎందుకు పుట్టారు అంటే దీనికి వెనకాల ఇంకా చాలా పెద్ద స్టోరీ ఉంది. సో ఏంటంటే ఒకసారి విష్ణుమూర్తి పడుకుని ఉంటే, విష్ణుమూర్తి తెలుసు కదా వైకుంఠంలో ఉంటారు, ఆయన పడుకుని ఉంటే ఆ గేట్ దగ్గర ఇద్దరు గేట్ కీపర్స్ లాగా ఉంటారన్నమాట. వాళ్ళు ఎవరంటే జయ అండ్ విజయ. అప్పుడు అక్కడికి నలుగురు కుమారులు వస్తారు, ఎవరిని విష్ణుమూర్తిని దర్శనం చేసుకోవడానికి. మీరు కృష్ణుడిని రాజాది రాజా అని చెప్పేసి ఒక స్టోరీలోని 4 కుమారాస్ అని ఒక పిక్చర్ చూసాం కదా మనం, మీకు గుర్తుందా? మీకు అది అసైన్మెంట్ లో వచ్చింది, మీరు వర్క్ షీట్ చేస్తుంటే మీకు గుర్తుంటుంది. సో వాళ్ళు వస్తారనమాట విష్ణుమూర్తి దర్శనం చేసుకోవడానికి. అయితే ఈ జయ విజయానేమో తెలియక 4 చతుష్కుమారులు అంటే 4 కుమారులు, వాళ్ళు చాలా గొప్ప వాళ్ళు అన్నమాట, చాలా గొప్ప ఋషులు. వాళ్ళు గొప్ప ఋషులని తెలియక వీళ్ళేమో మీరెవరు చిన్నపిల్లలు, సరిగ్గా బట్టలు కూడా వేసుకోకుండా ఇక్కడికి వచ్చారు, అది ఇది అని చెప్పి వాళ్ళని తిట్టేసి విష్ణుమూర్తి దర్శనాలు లేకుండానే వెనక్కి పంపించాలనుకుంటారు. కానీ వాళ్ళకి చాలా కోపం వస్తుంది. కోపం వచ్చి మీరు ఏ స్వామి దగ్గర అయితే ఉండి మీరు సేవ చేస్తున్నారో ఆయనకే మీరు దూరం అయిపోతారు అని చెప్పిస్తారు. అప్పుడు వెంటనే ఇంకా వాళ్ళకి అర్థమైపోతుంది అనమాట. జయ విజయకి అర్థమవుతుంది, వీళ్ళు ఎవరో చాలా పెద్దవాళ్ళు, మనం చాలా పెద్ద తప్పు చేశామని అర్థమయ్యి వాళ్ళ కాళ్ళ మీద పడతారమ్మో, మీరు అంత పని మాత్రం చెయ్యొద్దు, మేము ఎవరికైనా దూరంగా ఉండగలం కానీ ఇట్లా మా స్వామికి మాత్రం మేము దూరంగా ఉండలేము అని చెప్పేసి వాళ్ళు కోరుకుంటారు, అంటే వాళ్ళు ప్రాధేయపడతారు. అప్పుడు కుమారులు ఏం చేస్తారు, సరే అయితే మీరు ఇంత అప్పుడు విష్ణుమూర్తి కూడా బయటకు వస్తారు, వచ్చి వీళ్ళు భక్తులే, వీళ్ళు మంచి భక్తులే, బై మిస్టేక్ ఇట్లా చేశారు, మీరు దీన్ని ఇట్లా ఇంత సీరియస్ గా చేయకుండా ఉండవలసింది అని చెప్పేసి చెప్తారు. అప్పుడు విష్ణుమూర్తి ఒక సొల్యూషన్ ఇస్తారు, ఏంటంటే మీరు నా దగ్గర నుంచి దూరం వెళ్తారు, కానీ మీరు కావాలంటే నాకు ఫర్ గా ఉండి, నాకు డివోటీస్ గా ఉండి 100 లైఫ్ టైమ్స్ 100 జన్మల తర్వాత మీరు తిరిగి నా దగ్గరికి రావచ్చు. ఓకే, హౌ మెనీ లైఫ్ టైమ్స్? 100 లైఫ్ టైమ్స్. యూ కెన్ కమ్ బ్యాక్ టు మీ ఆఫ్టర్ 100 లైఫ్ టైమ్స్, ఆర్ you can be my enemy. You can be my enemy and you can come back to me after 3 lifetimes. 3 janmalu, 3 lifetimes. So can you guess what Jaya and Vijaya opted for? They opted for being the Lord's enemies and coming back to the Lord within 3 lifetimes, because they cannot stay away from the Lord for long. Okay, so in that way Jaya and Vijaya had taken 3 births. First, Hiranyaksha and Hiranyakashipu. Second, Ravanasura and Kumbhakarna. Third, Dantavakra and Sisupala. So this is their first birth, that is Hiranyaksha and Hiranyakashipu. And since their birth, they are demons, they are Rakshasas. So they are always doing notorious things. They're always troubling everyone. So once what happens is Hiranyaksha, he takes the earth and he starts playing with it like a ball, and he puts it into the Patal Loka, where there is all dirty water. So then Bhudevi, Mother Earth, Bhudevi, she goes to Vishnu or Krishna and she prays to him. Then Krishna takes Varaha Avatara, and he comes and kills Hiranyaksha. And because Vishnu killed Hiranyaksha, Hiranyakashipu is very angry. Of course, someone kills your sibling or someone troubles your sibling, you get very angry, right? Then Hiranyakashipu, he goes to the forest and he starts doing tapasya. He does a very, very severe tapasya, and because of that tapasya, there's a lot of fire. You can see there. There's a lot of fire emanating from his body. All the fire coming out of his head, his body. Very strong tapasya. And because of that, everyone on the upper planets, like the Swargaloka, where Indra, Chandra, Varuna, Vayu, all of them live, they cannot live in their places anymore because it's so hot. Because of his tapasya, all the fire that is coming out is making all the worlds above very hot. They couldn't live anymore. So Hiranyakashipu was doing this tapasya for Brahma. So when all these demigods, they go to Brahma and they ask Brahma, see, he's been doing tapasya for you. Why don't you just go? And speak to him, because he is troubling us. Then Brahma appears in front of Hiranyakashipu. But Brahma doesn't find him anywhere, because what happens is when he's doing tapasya, these ants and all other insects, they come and they eat off his flesh and bones. So he's not to be seen anywhere. Then Brahma, with his powers, he brings back his body, and then he can see Brahma. And at that time, Brahma could see Hiranyakashipu. So yeah, here you can see. This is how he was. On his left, you can see all his bones are also getting eaten. His flesh is gone. His skin is gone. So it's there was an entire ant hill. There was an ant hill that formed around him. Can you see ant hill? Yeah. So Brahma came and actually revived him. So then Hiranyakashipu, he asked Brahma, I want to get a boon from you, and the boon is I don't want to die. No one should be able to kill me. That is the boon he wanted. That is the boon Hiranyakashipu wanted from Brahma. But Brahma said, see, Hiranyakashipu, I myself, I am not deathless. Even I die. I die after a few years, after a long time, after a few years, even I die. How can I make you deathless? I cannot do it. Ask me something else. Then Hiranyakashipu says, okay, fine, I'll ask you something else. And Hiranyakashipu says that he should not be killed by any living entity or non-living entity. He should not be killed either in the sky or on the land. He should not be killed by a demon or a god, a demigod. He should not be killed during the day or during the night. So all these, so many obligations are there. He asked for so many things like this, that you have to, grant me all these boons. So when Hiranyakashipu actually, he's thinking that just by asking all these boons, he's going to become deathless. So Brahma says, okay, fine, I can give you all this. Brahma grants him the boons and he leaves. And after that, Hiranyakashipu becomes even more powerful, because now he has done so much of tapasya, and Brahmadev has given him a new body. So he's become even more powerful, and he has also got so many boons from Brahmadev. So he's gotten even more powerful, and now he conquers all the worlds except Brahma, Vishnu, and Shiva's world. All other worlds he has conquered, and all the demigods, they became the servants in his house. So he is a very puffed up man, very puffed up, very proud. So such people can never be happy. So even though it is said that even the Hiranyakashipu was so powerful and has conquered everything, he was not very happy, because he's always puffed up and he always finds mistake in everything. Okay, so in this way, Hiranyakashipu actually had 4 sons, and out of that, one son was Prahalada, and he was a very nice person, very soft-hearted person, and he was a devotee of the Lord. Okay, he was a devotee of the Lord, of Vishnu. So then one day, because by the time Hiranyakashipu finishes his tapasya and comes back, Prahalad is already born, and he's around around 2 to 3 years. So as soon as Hiranyakashipu comes back, he sees Prahalad, he's very happy. He hugs Prahalad and he always wants to play with Prahalad. He was very happy because he's a very small boy. So it's always very nice to play with younger children, right? So Hiranyakashipu is always playing with Prahalad. So one day, what happens is, Hiranyakashipu asks Prahalad, Prahalad, what have you been doing from morning? Then Prahalad says, Father, since morning I got up, I had a nice bath, then I prayed to Lord Vishnu, I offered him Naivedya or Bhoga, and then that prasad only I took, and I was reading Bhagavad Gita and Bhagavatam. Hearing all this, Hiranyakashipu got very angry. What is this? My son, I am against Vishnu, and I run a whole kingdom where I teach people that Vishnu is a bad person and you are supposed to kill him. This is what I teach them. And now my own son is actually becoming a devotee of Lord Vishnu. So he gets very angry. And he scolds Prahalad. Prahalad, you're going in a very wrong way. You're not supposed to go in such a way. Okay, this is a very bad thing. You cannot learn about Vishnu. He is a bad person. He has actually killed my elder brother, your elder uncle, who was killed by that Vishnu only. So you're never supposed to talk about him anymore. And saying this, he sends Prahalad away. Next time, some other time, again, when Hiranyakashipu was free, he's a king, so he's always busy, but sometimes when he's free, he wants to spend time with Prahalada. So then he calls Prahalad. Prahalad comes and, just casually Hiranyakashipu asks, so tell me, are you going to school now? If you're going to school, tell me what your teachers have taught you. Okay, if you're going to school, tell me what your teachers have taught you. That's what Hiranyakashipu asks. Then Prahlad starts. He starts that, Father, our life is very short. Our life is very short. So we have to start our devotional service very early. We should start praying to Lord Vishnu or Krishna very early in our life. And for that, there are 9 ways of devotional service. So that those are here you can see on the screen. Hearing and chanting about the transcendental holy names, holy name, form, qualities, paraphernalia, and pastimes of Lord Vishnu. Remembering them. Serving the lotus feet of Lord. Offering the Lord respectful worship with 16 types of paraphernalia. Offering prayers to the Lord. Becoming his servant. Considering the Lord one's best friend. And surrendering everything unto him. Okay. So like this, there are 9 ways of serving the Lord. And I am trying to do these 9 ways of devotional service. Hearing this, Hiranyakashipu gets very angry. And look how he's mishandling Prahlad. Okay. So he starts mishandling Prahlad. He scolds Prahlad. He pushes him onto the ground, and Hiranyakashipu is very angry. So then after that, next time, Prahlad again, he is sent to school where Chanda and Amarka are teaching him. But once he goes there, he is actually teaching his friends about Krishna, and he makes them the devotees. So his teachers' names are Chanda and Amarka. So they are very strict demon teachers. They only teach that Vishnu is bad and Krishna is well, and you have to worship Hiranyakashipu. So they are all taught Om Hiranyakashipaya Namaha. That's what they learn. So they don't teach Krishna is good. They teach Vishnu is bad and Hiranyakashipu is good. So they're all made demon children. But when Prahlad goes there, he teaches all the children that you have to worship Krishna and you have to chant Hare Krishna. That's what you have to do. And then all the kids, they start becoming good devotees of Vishnu. Looking at this, Chanda and Amarka, they become they get very scared, and they go to Hiranyakashipu and they tell him that, see, your son is actually spoiling everyone else. So where did Prahlad learn all this? That is a question. So earlier, when Prahlad was in his mother's womb, okay, when Hiranyakashipu was away, Narada Muni was actually taking care of his mother. Whose mother? Prahlad's mother. When Prahlad was in his mother's stomach, Narada Muni was taking care of Prahlad's mother. So Narada Muni used to every day tell about Krishna. And Prahlad in his mother's womb would actually listen to this. And that's how Prahlad became a devotee. So see, you can see Prahlad here. Then one day again, Hiranyakashipu, he calls his son, Prahlad, come here. Your teachers have... Mataji, ఒక్క నిమిషం కాసేపు మాట్లాడు.
Okay.
So Prahlad is, Prahlad is again called by his fathers because his teachers have given him a complaint. And then Prahlad comes, and Hiranyakashipu starts scolding him, and he asks Hiranyakashipu that, okay, now because you have told me that the Lord is there, show me where he is. And then, because Hiranyakashipu is almost going to kill Prahlad, that's when Narsimadev emerges from the pillar. Okay, Narsimadev emerges from the pillar, and they have a huge fight, and Narsimadev actually kills Hiranyakashipu. You can see Prahlad there standing. So Prahlad is not scared of Narsimadev, because Narsimadev had come to actually rescue Prahlad. So he killed Hiranyakashipu, and Prahlad requests Narasimhadev that his father should get liberation, and yes, his father gets liberation. Hiranyakashipu gets liberation, and Prahlad is very, very happy about it. Okay, so Prahlad gives a nice garland. Narasimhadev here, you can see Prahlad is not scared. Devotees never are scared about the Lord's appearance. Narasimhadev is not scary to his devotees. He's only scary to the non-devotees. So here you can see Krishna dressed as Narasimhadev, and there is Prahlad below. He's falling on Krishna's feet. Okay. This shloka will be sent to you in the document in your summer camp group, so you can take it and you can read it. It's a very nice shloka. And here you have activity, that is, you have to make Narasimha coming out of the pillar. It's very easy. Here you have the materials you require, and there is an instructional video that you can watch on the YouTube and you can make it. Okay, so this is the thing. This is how it comes out finally. Okay, thank you. Mataji meeting end చేస్తున్నాను, అందరూ మళ్ళీ జాయిన్ అవ్వచ్చు.
ఓకే మాతాజీ. మాతాజీ ఇది ఏ సమ్మర్ క్యాంప్?